To help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance, here's a pool party.
Look what I brought!
Liberty Mutual! They customize your home insurance!
So you only pay for what you need!
Young people having a good time with insurance! Young people, good times, insurance!
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Tomorrow on ET, our Garth Brooks exclusive, his new project, and new wild confession.
I'm not a roughing it guy. I'm built for comfort. I'm not built for speed.
Hey, before we go, tonight is the premiere of the docuseries Welcome to Wrexham on FX. It is based on the journey that Ryan Reynolds and it's
happening now.
More rain to talk about this afternoon. We'll take a very close look at Doppler radar, see what neighborhoods are getting hit and how much rain has fallen so far today. We'll see you in a bit.
An investigation underway after allegations of hazing by some varsity high school football players at Alamo Heights. It sent one student to the emergency room. The discipline those accused players now face and where this investigation stands next. And day 2 of testimony in the corruption trial of Michelle Barrientos Vela. Was it police intimidation at a county park or a simple misunderstanding? Those details coming up. The News at 5 starts now.
And first at 5, another beautiful sight, another rainy day here in San Antonio.
I know, it just feels good to say that, but will it last and how much will we get this round? Let's check in with Adam Caskey.
Well, we're seeing some good accumulations, especially when you factor in what we had earlier this morning in some parts of town, especially north side of town earlier this morning. But now in this afternoon, the south side of San Antonio has been getting some heavy rainfall, some soaking rain, particularly along 1604. We even had a few heavy showers move through downtown and even stretching into China Grove. Look at the past hour and that one downpour that hit downtown and out toward the AT&T Center as well. So just east of downtown. The rest of this activity is starting to simmer down a little bit. It's still out there, and this green that you see here along 410 and I-10, 1604, I-10, basically, that's just very light rain, enough to keep the roadways wet, but not to really add up to much additional accumulation. But still, we'll take what we can get. It's just going to keep the roadways rather damp for the evening commute, so something to keep in mind there. The bigger picture does show a little bit more activity, just dotting the landscape, scattered about. Even east of town, you get into DeWitt County, more activity there near Yorktown. Already an inch and a half today at the airport. That's right, an inch and a half of rain picked up earlier this morning at the airport officially. Our rain chances fall off for the rest of this evening. You see them back down to 20% by 9 p.m. and even lower than that as we get after midnight. We'll talk about more rain chances ahead and some of the rainfall estimates from the radar coming right up.
All right, thank you, Adam. Let's take a quick look at the roads to see how that rain is impacting your evening commute here on Wednesday. Slow going there at I-35 and San Marcos in both directions. Now to a big story we've been following. It has been 3 months now since 19 children and 2 teachers were killed inside Robb Elementary. In that time, there have been calls for justice and accountability on the part of the school district and law enforcement.
At the center of all of that, Uvalde CISD Police Chief Pete Arredondo. And now we're just about 30 minutes away from the start of his termination hearing. Families telling our Lee Waldman they are trying to remain hopeful for the outcome they want.
Families I've spoken with say they're skeptical that Pete Arredondo will be terminated, but that's what they're ultimately hoping for. Tonight's meeting starts at 5:30. There will be public comment to start the meeting. Each speaker will only be allowed 1 minute of time. Then most of this hearing will be happening behind closed door in executive session. According to the district's special meeting agenda, the district will consult with their attorney. After that, the hearing will begin for the, quote, good cause as recommended by the superintendent of the non-certified contract of Pete Arredondo, unquote. On Monday night's special board meeting, I spoke with Javier Cáceres. His daughter Jackie was killed in the tragedy. Cáceres isn't sure what to expect tonight.
Yeah, he should have been gone a long time ago too. So, I mean, we're hoping for the best, and that's all we can do right now. Like, I can't keep my hopes up high. There's always bumps in the road, and that's a sad fact.
After the closed door session, the board will come out and discuss what was talked about and take possible action. At 6, you'll hear from more families about their feelings surrounding tonight's meeting. In Uvalde, Lee Waldman, KSAT 12 News.
An investigation now underway into a reported hazing incident involving Alamo Heights football players.
Yeah, that is according to the Alamo Heights Police Department spokesman. He says the department was notified last Friday about the incident, and it has now become, quote, an open investigation.
With more on what we know about this, let's check in with our Greg Simmons.
All right, thank you very much. The investigation by the Alamo Heights Police Department was launched last Friday after police say they were notified by school personnel. According to sources and not the Alamo Heights School District, the reported hazing incident involved juniors who made varsity for the first time, and that one of the students suffered skin burns to his lower body, had to be taken to the emergency room. A number of varsity players have been suspended for 2 games, according to the same sources, the number of which has not been confirmed. Athletic director and head coach at Alamo Heights High School, Ron Rittiman, told KSAT 12 Sports that he cannot comment on the incident because it involves disciplinary action with students, but he did confirm the Mules will play their season opener this Friday night against the Matadors in Seguin. A spokesman for the Alamo Heights Police Department added that this is an open investigation and that they're looking into all details of the alleged hazing incident. Late this afternoon, the Alamo Heights School District released this statement, and it says, in part, last week, the district received multiple messages through our anonymous tip line regarding safety concerns and allegations of misconduct by some football players on that team. The alleged incident did not take place at AHISD property, nor was it during school hours. District administrators and coaches had no knowledge of any allegations prior to receiving the reports. The district immediately investigated the matter thoroughly and took appropriate action. Because of student confidentiality laws, the district is prohibited from sharing any additional information. There have been a number of social media reports about details of the hazing incident that occurred last Friday that have not been confirmed by police yet.
All right, thank you, Greg. Prosecutors describing it as police intimidation, armed deputies demanding cash at a county park. But had Michelle Barrientos Vela been given bad information before being accused of shaking down a park goer on Easter Sunday in 2019? Dylan Collier takes us through day 2 of testimony in her trial.
For the first time during trial, the jury heard testimony about Michelle Barrientos Vela's abrupt nature while in uniform. A police corporal who handled security for the county's park system described a phone call he got from the constable days before Easter 2019.
Very aggressive. When I answered the phone, she was basically she didn't directly introduce herself.
Jesus Reyes, who rented a pavilion at Rodriguez Park for 15 years, said his family was confronted by armed deputies Easter morning, demanding payments on site for security.
There's no reason for 4 hours just to come up on you with your family, you know.
Reyes said he eventually relented and pulled out $300 from a nearby ATM.
I didn't want to go any further than that, so I just told my wife, let's go get money. Give them whatever we can afford.
The possible shakedown and whether Barrientos Vela subsequently fabricated security logs from the park has been downplayed by her defense, who claimed the then constable was told the reservation had been canceled and was simply trying to collect money because alcohol was present. What remains unclear is why Barrientos Vela would be celebrating the Easter holiday in a park with her family while in full uniform. Her trial is expected to last at least another week. Reporting downtown, Dylan Collier, KSAT 12 News.
New at 5, we have new information on a body that was found on the city's southeast side earlier this month. That woman has now been identified as 57-year-old Frances Mary Stonestreet. Her body was found along East-South Cross near South W.W. White. Cause of death in this case is still being investigated.
A man is in custody after police say he was seen changing paper plates on a vehicle that turned out to be stolen. This happened in a Northeast Side neighborhood. Officers found that vehicle in question on Moana Drive, not far from Eisenhower Road and 410. That's also where they found the suspect. They say he came out of a house, went back inside, and the next time he came out, he took off down the road in a different vehicle.
They attempted to call out the suspect. He did not come out of the vehicle right away. Eventually, after a short time, he got out of the vehicle, but he did not comply with officers' commands.
Officers used rubber bullets to take that man into custody. He is now facing several charges.
A San Antonio car salesman is facing charges after police say he used a customer's credit card information to buy 2 vehicles of his own. This is 27-year-old Etni Carrizales. He is accused of charging more than $36,000 to the victim's credit cards, which included payment for a 2019 Chevy Traverse.
He was arrested this week after an 8-month investigation. The victim said it all started when he went to a dealership, filled out paperwork as a potential buyer, and then left without making a purchase. Weeks later, he says Carrizales contacted him for a copy of his driver's license. That's when he froze his cards and reported his suspicions to police. His bond is now set at $70,000.
A reminder, you might have received a notification on your phone. The Texas Department of Public Safety has issued an Amber Alert for 1-year-old Sailor Tucker. She was last seen Tuesday up in Austin and is believed to be in danger. They say Tucker is possibly with a woman named Jessica Skelton. If you know anything about her disappearance or where she may be, you're asked to call 911. Turning now to your money, there's been chatter about student loan forgiveness for quite some time now.
And today, in a major announcement, President Joe Biden unveiled plans to forgive student loan debt for millions of Americans. As ABC's Morgan Norwood explains, not everyone, though, is pleased with what this means.
President Joe Biden announcing a plan to cancel a portion of student loan debt for millions of Americans. A sweeping move aligning with some of his promises on the campaign trail. One he says will help ease inflation in the long run.
All this means people can finally crawl out from under that mountain of debt, to get on top of their rent and their utilities, to finally think about buying a home or starting a family or starting a business.
The Biden administration's student loan forgiveness plan forgives up to $20,000 if you went to college on Pell Grants. For other federal loan borrowers, the plan will forgive up to $10,000. But forgiveness only applies to those earning less than $125,000 per year, or $250,000 if they're a part of a household. That's calculated based on their 2020 or 2021 taxes. Some borrowers telling ABC News this is a huge relief.
It does weigh on me a little bit. I've thought about getting a roommate to help cover some costs. I've thought about getting a second job.
The president has faced a lot of pressure to act. Democrats see this as a potentially galvanizing issue for young people ahead of the midterms, while Republicans are blasting it as an unfair handout. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell calling it student loan socialism.
I believe my plan is responsible and fair. It focuses the benefit on middle class and working families.
The president also announced that the current pause on federal student loan repayment will be extended one final time through December 31st. He also says the Department of Education will lay out a short and simple form to apply for this relief. That's expected within the coming weeks. I'm Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Still ahead at 5, a concerning report over preeclampsia cases in recent years. There's been an uptick in those cases, including right here in San Antonio. Courtney Friedman speaks with a local doctor about the reason for the increase and gets a family's firsthand experience with their own diagnosis. Tonight at 6, we're back in the courtroom covering the trial of a man accused of murder over a dispute about tire rentals. The accused is named Richard Vallejo. Today, we're hearing from the victim's brother about what's being called a cold-blooded killing.
And his business was subject to a shooting on Fredericksburg Road this week. It was actually one of 3 whose storefront windows were shattered when a person fired shots at the building. Jesse Degollado tells us what we've learned about the suspect so far and the questions this business owner still has.
A serious blood pressure condition in pregnant women has spiked during the pandemic. New reports show that preeclampsia almost doubled for women who got COVID during or after their pregnancy. Courtney Friedman spoke with a new family of 3 who was stunned by their diagnosis.
He's the sweetest boy. He was the sweetest boy ever since he was in my belly.
Maria Montoya and Oscar Ferrero are already in love with their son Felix, born just 5 days ago.
I feel that I've known him for years and it's only been 5 days.
Montoya got COVID during her pregnancy but was fine afterwards.
I had like the healthiest pregnancy ever, like no complications.
But days after getting home, she got a splitting headache and was readmitted. She quickly was diagnosed with preeclampsia, a serious blood pressure condition in pregnancy or postpartum. A large new study by InterCovid found pregnant women who got COVID-19 had an almost twofold higher risk of preeclampsia, as well as other severe outcomes, including maternal mortality, severe infection, and preterm birth. It's left doctors on high alert and searching for the reason.
Is it the COVID that's causing it, or is it just maybe mom didn't come in for care and has had lapses in her care, and now she comes in with more significant disease than she would have if she had regular care.
Dr. Patrick Ramsey is the maternal medical director at University Hospital and UT Health San Antonio. He wants families to know it's crucial to make your prenatal appointments.
We have done fetal monitoring in patients who've had COVID just because we don't know if there's a risk to the fetus for sure or not. Baby aspirin is used to reduce risk for preeclampsia, and in some institutions.
Montoya will be released from the hospital today and will definitely make her checkups.
Absolutely all of them.
She has a precious new reason to stay healthy.
While pregnancy itself doesn't make you more at risk for COVID, if you get it while you're pregnant, you are more at risk for getting severe disease. That's why Dr. Ramsey says the most important thing for pregnant women is to get the vaccine. At University Hospital, Courtney Friedman, KSAT 12 News.
The West Nile virus has been detected in northeast San Antonio. Metro Health saying the infected mosquito was collected from a trap near O'Connor and Nacogdoches roads. A team has already started treating nearby areas. Mosquitoes become a problem with the recent rain, so be sure to remove any standing water outside your home to prevent attracting them. We also have more information on how to prevent them over at KSAT.com.
Mosquitoes and mold, yes, aside from
Yes.
rain. But gosh, we needed it. It's so great to see it again this week, Adam.
Yeah, I mean, putting a dent in the drought, another nice side effect. And of course, greening up the grass and all of our foliage that really needs that moisture, and adding some water to the stock tanks and whatnot at area ranches, and that's good to see that as well, as they've been very dry. Take a look at our rain chances. We're going to get right into it, dive into it. Take a look at our rain chances. Tomorrow back up to 40%, then down to 30% by Friday. Saturday, we're down to 20%, but still rain chances every day in the forecast. They may not be significant, but at least there's a little bit of a shot daily all the way through next week. Also, that keeps our temperatures down. I mean, look at our high temperature forecast. We're talking 90 tomorrow and then low to mid 90s through the weekend and even into next week. So below 100 degrees likely with this pattern that we have. Schertz, Jim's backyard picked up about 1/3 of an inch just since midnight. Seguin picked up an inch as well. So some good rainfall accumulations, and that's just where we have some of our Weather Watcher rain gauges. Elsewhere, we had higher amounts. I mean, check this out. This is on the east side of San Antonio, just east of the airport, and over 2 inches of rainfall total from this event. So it's been very beneficial, not just for the ranchers, but even people, of course, living in and around town. Now, here's the latest on the radar screen. Widely separated activity out there right now. And around San Antonio, we have this very light green color, which indicates just basically sprinkle activity. Like I said before, it's enough to basically keep the roadways damp, and that's about it. You look down right into Wilson County near Fairview, and that's where we have a little downpour here with that dark red color and even a little bit of lightning associated with it. But for the most part, we're just looking at tropical rain showers and downpours and not much in terms of actual lightning and thunder. And you get into Atascosa County, roughly from Charlotte eastward toward Campbellton, and we've got some of those widely separated downpours. This stretches also into Yorktown and Cuero. This is close to that surface boundary that's still in place. But let's talk accumulations. This is what I like to do when we get some good rainfall. Okay, this is just the 12-hour accumulation. So this includes what we've had through the morning commute early today. And check this out. Look around San Antonio. And I know those of you watching on the south side are thinking, well, we didn't get a whole lot. Now we got missed. I know it's mainly north of Highway 90. And especially you get into roughly Hollywood Park, Hill Country Village, and check this out, right along Bitters Road here, just off of 281. Look at these numbers. Look at these 3.2 inches estimated from those downpours earlier this morning. That right there is very impressive and beneficial radar. I'm surprised the rainfall, I should say. I'm surprised the aquifer hasn't really responded to it, but we still have some time. And really quickly, 5-day rainfall totals. Oh yeah, look at this, all across the state, some good accumulations. So it's nice to see that. And by the way, I am going to show you the Drought Monitor along with measured rainfall month to date on top of it coming up at 6 o'clock. So widely separated showers and downpours here and there throughout the day today. I think we'll have similar again tomorrow, even for the morning commute. This boundary, it lingers, and it's going to help us out through tomorrow, and then it washes out, and we just have to rely on those afternoon pop-up showers Friday through the weekend and even into next week. High temperature today, 90 degrees, 1.5 inches of rain, though, officially at the airport. Nice to see that. 76 Rio Medina. 82 in Bulverde. For the most part, we've got temperatures in the 80s, obviously some 70s out there, and it is sticky with dew points in the 70s. 40% chance in the morning tomorrow, and then we see those chances fall off for midday, climb back up to 40%. So widely separated or scattered activity expected tomorrow, then those chances drop off a bit into the weekend.
All right, thank you, Adam.
All right, Greg, the Cowboys are back in Texas, and that was a good thing for fans.
Yeah, you know, we forget a lot of the Dallas area fans have not seen their team yet this season, and now they have. And what a show last night in that Ford Center at the Star. We'll show you what happened. Also, when we come back, our big game coverage previews take us to Floresville and the Tigers.
Camping with KSAT, powered by Davis Law Firm.
Dallas Cowboys put on quite a show in front of a packed house at the Ford Center at the Star last night for Cowboy fans who got their first look at their team since returning from training camp in Oxnard. And Micah Parsons is still a force to be reckoned with coming off his super rookie season. Here he blows by former Steel star Terrence Steele to score a sack on Dak Prescott. And then Prescott is able to find CeeDee Lamb for a 45-yard gain, giving the fans plenty to cheer about last night. For Parsons, looks as if he's just picking up where he left off.
I'm really just ready to get to week one. Preseason, just trying to stay healthy, make sure everybody come in and ready to go. So I'm just really excited to get back on the field and do what I do.
All right, the Texans will host the San Francisco 49ers tomorrow night at NRG Stadium for their final preseason game. But for former Aggie offensive lineman Kenyon Green, this will be his first. That's after the Texans made him a first-round pick at number 15 overall to help protect Davis Mills, who was sacked 31 times last season. What advice would a veteran such as Titus Howard give to the rookie?
Be calm, man. We've been playing this game for a long time. I mean, the level you get harder and harder as you increase it, but Kenyon's a good player. It's the reason he was taken 15th overall. So he just go out there, play his game, be calm, just let the older guys, talk to him, get him going. I think he'll do a good job.
All right, kickoff tomorrow night at NRG Stadium is set for 7:15. The kickoff of the high school football season set for tomorrow night. Our big game coverage previews take us to Floresville, which is home to the Tigers. Head coach Andrew Roars welcomes back only 5 starters, just 1 on offense, 4 on defense, of a team that went 9-3 last year, finishes area finalists. The only starter back on offense will be the quarterback, Daniel Ariano, who will be surrounded by 10 new starters. The Tigers will have to rely on their defense at the start of the season, led by Gavin LaFleur, who led the team in tackles with 122.
I'm excited. We're all excited. We got a couple seniors here, and there's some dogs. They're going to be good, and we're here to show them what we got. Everyone's doubting us, putting us last in the district, but we're here to stay.
Everybody's doubting us. Everybody thinks that we're going to come last in the district, but we played some of the best teams in the state of Texas. I think we're going to shock the district.
All right, the Tigers will kick off their season at home this Friday night at 7 p.m. by hosting Lanier as part of our big game coverage road trip. That all starts this Friday night as well. And next Saturday, the colossal event, the KSAT Pigskin Classic 2022.
A lot of football coming our way in the next couple days.
You got it.
All right,
we're ready.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. That is all of our time. Thanks so much for watching the news at 5.
World News is next. We'll see you back here for more local news coming up at 6 o'clock.